Yes, sir. You know what to do. It's your dad, homie Blaze, coming through with a little message just for you. The homies over at Hell Entertainment hit me up. They told me they doing it all, yo. They doing it all from photography to graphic design and publications, yo. And that ain't it. They doing it for artists. They doing it for artists around the motherfucking world. That's right. Not just your backyard. Not just out there on the streets in the States. They talking about the motherfucking world. That means the whole goddamn globe. That circle, that whole motherfucking circle. That's what the fuck they doing the damn thing. Everybody, yo. And that ain't all. That ain't all. Look. They on that next level. They on that next level. That's right. Sinner Sundaze. They doing their own podcast. 8 p.m. Eastern. They talking about everything from music and more. Check them out today, yo. Check them out today. You heard it here first. From your homie and my homies over at Hell Entertainment. Yo, that's what's up, bitch. I'm about this motherfucker.
Body's on no one suspicious about who shot me. It's interesting to see the means and the tactics they take.
gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. I only have one question.
Are you ready?
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 40, Sinner Sundaze here.
40.
We are 40 right
Woo!
now. Man, 40 episodes. Who would have thought we made it this far?
Honestly. I don't
Shit.
think we could have passed two.
Now go back and watch our first episode. It's on hellentertainment.com. Have some good laughs there. December contest. We're doing Jazzy Gingerbread Men.
Yeah, we are.
Up to 5 gingerbread men. Create a scene. Submit them. Win prizes. Those gingerbread creations, we'll call them, are due on Christmas Eve at hellentertainment@gmail.com. Make sure you get in there, submit those, get those prizes. We got some pretty cool shit, some good judges. We'll announce one of those judges tonight because, well, she's sitting next to me.
I know. Dun, dun, dun.
Anthony Dangercoy, Demon of the Month, Hell Entertainment. Go check his shit out. He's cool as shit. One of our prime members here.
And
Go check him out.
Temptress.
And Temptress, yes.
This band, it's dope.
Good call. They're dropping some new music. They got some new EPs, some new songs, a whole bunch of shit. Go check them out. There's a lot of stuff to get through today. Right now, as always, Helltown Tees, Mark at helltowntees.com. Helltown Tees, one of our partners that we partner with. We are going to bring Mark in and talk with him for a few minutes, see what's going on in his world, and let's get at it. What's up, Mark?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's happening? How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you guys doing?
We're
Very
good.
well.
We're very well. Just plugging along like everybody else here, doing what we do.
Yeah. It's good to see you guys here on Sinner Sunday.
Yes, thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
thank you.
One of our partners. Absolutely. One of our partners that we work with merchandising and branding. I won't go too much into what you're going to explain to them, but why don't you dive into what you do, what you're looking to do, and everything about Helltown Tees.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So Helltown Tees, we're a merchandising firm. Basically, what we do is we work hand in hand with artists, musicians, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, and we just help them with anything and everything involving their branding, whether it's actually helping them like design a logo or take the logo or logo ideas that they have and put it on literally everything from like merch, like t-shirts and hoodies and hats to, banners and billboards and promo stuff. And literally anything you can think of, we'll toss a logo on it. That's what we do. We help people, take their logo and monetize it and kind of guide them through the process.
Excellent. Now, Helltown Tees is something relatively new for you, I think. Like, you jumped out on your own doing this now because you were with another firm, if I'm correct.
Yeah. I've been in the industry for about a little over 6 years now. I was working for a relatively large firm that we did a lot of the big corporate stuff. Like, I worked with a lot of hospitals and schools, and don't get me wrong, I loved it. Like, some really cool organizations. But I'm a musician, I'm an artist, and if I can work with like bands and musicians and really help kind of the starter entrepreneurs, people kind of just getting going, I'd much rather do that than huge. That stuff's fun, but I'm really in this to help other musicians and artists like myself and like you guys.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we talked about when you and I had talked on the phone about us collaborating and partnering up to help with those entrepreneurs and help with those bands that are trying to get to that next level with your services and our services. So
totally.
It's great to partner up with you. We thank you for that, for allowing us to come into your brand.
Oh, believe me, it's my pleasure. I've been watching Hell Entertainment, what you guys have been doing for a minute now, and Hell Entertainment, Helltown Tees, it just kind of makes sense, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Anytime I get to bump into like-minded people who have the same thought process of like, let's just all network and everybody help everybody, That's what it's all about, man. So believe me, I'm honored to be partnered up with you guys. I'm looking forward to doing some exciting things with you.
Absolutely. And when you started your first run of the Helltown Tees on helltowntees.com, how was that launch for you?
Oh my God, it was awesome. So what we did, like, I'm in the business of helping other people with their brands, but to launch the business, we actually took our brand, the Helltown logo, which was designed by an artist friend of mine named Hannah. She lives out in Denver. She sings in a band called Heart Sick Heroin. Phenomenal. She used to also sing in a band called Scarlet Canary. But anyway, she did the logo, and to launch the actual business, we put out a line of merchandise featuring the logo, some T-shirts, some sweatshirts, long sleeves, and it just absolutely took off. I think we did well over 100 pieces in about a week and a half. The business is called Helltown Tees. It's an homage to my hometown, Haverhill. I'm a Haverhill kid, and Haverhill showed up, man. A bunch of people are running around town now rocking Helltown Tees gear. It's pretty sweet.
Absolutely, that's great.
Yeah, we got ours, so thank you for sending ours our way. I apologize we're not rocking them tonight, but mine's in the wash.
Of course it's in the wash. You've been wearing it every day, right?
and the quality is
Great, I was going to mention that myself.
Is awesome. Like the quality is super soft.
So soft.
Comfy. Like the 2X actually fits like a 2X and not like an XL.
Yeah, the size.
Because I'm a big guy, so I'm fat. So it's either a 2X or a 3X. I usually go for the 3X because they shrink.
Same. Bro, same. I'm a big guy, and I absolutely hate it when you go see a band, right? You love the band, you want to get the shirt, and then you go to the merch table, and first of all, you got to pay like 3 times as much because you're a big guy, and second of all, you get this horrible Gildan T-shirt, which like is like a box. It's just, I know the big guy struggle, man. I've been doing this for a minute, so I've been lucky enough to find some really cool products that are economical, and also comfy as hell. Get it?
What is that? Why are bigger clothes more expensive?
I don't know.
I find that I've always it's been a thing with me for a while now.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm like, what the fuck?
It's a lot of things, man. I mean,
It's so dumb.
Granted, there's more fabric used, so they'll charge you a little bit more. But I think it's like, have you ever heard of the pink tax? How like if you have 2 items, but one is marketed towards a woman, it's gonna cost more. It's the same. It's a similar idea. It's a way for them to make more money.
Yeah, of course.
So does that go along the line with like booty shorts and thongs when bands sell those? They're like $50 and the thong is like dental floss. There's no material to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny. So many bands love the idea of doing like boxers or thongs or whatever. I can't tell you how many times I've done merch items like that for bands, and then they'll sell like 3 or 4 to like the drummer's girlfriend, the guitarist's wife, whatever. And then there's a box of them just sitting there for months. It's like, oh yeah, everyone's gonna buy the thong with our band name on it. Nah, man, you got like 4 people that are gonna buy that.
Yeah,
get a T-shirt. You know what I mean?
One of our Anthony, who's our Demon of the Month this month, also does some of our merch for us as well. He's wondering what shirts you use.
So the ones that I did for Helltown Tees, I love a company called Port & Company. The specific shirt, the cotton shirt, it's a PC54. If you want to talk about brand, I mean like item numbers. Basically, it's an inexpensive. I try to get high quality, inexpensive items. And honestly, I try on just about every single thing before I even mention it to a client or before I put my own logo on it. I make sure that it's not just, okay, what's the cheapest T-shirt this month? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, if he's really interested, tell him the PC54, and they have a 50/50 cotton poly blend in that line. That's really good as well.
If you listen, Anthony, write that down.
There you go. You know what? Tell him he can if you want. Tell him to shoot me an email. I'll hook him up. I'll send him links and all that. Point him in the right direction.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
Of course.
So where should we send people to contact you? Because right now it looks like the Helltown T site is down.
Yeah. So what we're doing, I'm actually in the process of building. I'm about 85% done building the site. What I did do was helltowntees.com originally when I was selling the merch. Mm-hmm. It just pointed directly to the merch store. So now if anybody has any branding projects or anything you want to talk about, you can find me on Facebook or Instagram under Helltown Tees, or just shoot me an email, mark@helltowntees.com, and I'll get right back to you.
And there it is right there on the screen, people. Mark
Yeah,
at
there it is.
helltowntees.com. Good guy. Check him out. Check all his work. I mean, we're extremely excited to be partnering with you and to see what we can create down the road.
Oh man, when the world opens up again and like tours are a thing again and shows are a thing again,
Can't
we're
wait.
gonna have a lot of fun.
And life is a thing again.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Soon.
Oh, Mark,
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Absolutely. I'm going to let you jump off here. We got a few more things to go over before our next guest comes in, but thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for popping in. We appreciate it. You can check all of Mark's links out on hellentertainment.com, Hell Entertainment Facebook. Be on the lookout for a lot more between the two of us.
Hey,
Yes,
guys,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate it, and stay safe. All right.
You too,
You
Mark.
as well.
Thank you.
All right, later.
All right. That was Mark Helltown Tees.
Hell yeah.
Go check
Check
him
him
out.
out. Get merch. Woo!
Speaking of merch,
Get more merch.
get more merch at the Demon's Closet, hellentertainment.com. You might not get it in time for Christmas, but you can get it in time for New Year's. You ring in the new year with that new the Hell Entertainment merch.
I like that.
There is a Demon Claus shirt up there now.
Demon Claus.
Demon Claus with the Santa hat, because it's what we do. Talking with the Dead, another one of our partners. Please join them every Wednesday, 7 to 8:30-ish on Talking with the Dead's Facebook. They got some killer guests. They've got Ben and Jeff. Always good time to talk with and watch. So might see Ashley on there once in a while too.
Yeah.
And then you want to run with this one?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Toy Drive. You should help out the kids in need. This year's been rough for a lot of people. Yeah, everyone. But it's always good to pay it forward. So Scarecrow Hill and Sanctuary Tattoo Emporium are doing a toy drive due December 21st.
At 317 Court Street in Plymouth, drop off toys of all ages.
Unwrapped.
Unwrapped. And brand new.
Yeah.
Let's help
I like that you slowed that in. And brand new.
In a couple of short minutes, we have Claas coming in from LSP and from Underground Avengers. He's going to come in and talk to us all about what's going on in him, new music he's dropped in 2020, and lots of good things.
Yeah.
So as we were waiting to come on with Mark, you read something about one of the countries opening up
New Zealand.
New Zealand opening up the country from COVID.
Starting at midnight.
Starting at midnight, New Zealand is opening up. They've had, 22 deaths since February?
Yep.
And
And 1,100 cases.
so New Zealand, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hook us up.
They're like, fuck America. Because they're still not letting tourists over.
Right, no tourists, but they are opening up their area for people to go back to some sort of normalcy, which is pretty rad.
Must be nice.
I know. This is our normalcy right here.
How,
Sundays.
Sundays. Yeah, really.
Sundays is our normalcy.
So what's up? What's new, everyone in the world?
Hell Entertainment. Sorry, I'm kind of just spaced out for a second there. You can follow us on... I totally just blanked. Follow us on Hell Entertainment, Facebook, Instagram, Hell Entertainment 666, Twitter, Hell Entertainment M1, YouTube, Hell Entertainment 666, and our Twitch, which at some point we'll get up and running. At some point. I don't Twitch a lot. I mean, listen.
Yeah,
Kate.
no. I'll figure it out.
As we wait for Claas to come in, please don't forget the Jazzy Gingerbread Man. Get those gingerbread creations into hellentertainment@gmail.com. They are due Christmas Eve.
I'm excited. I've been thinking of some jazzy ideas for this.
Yeah?
Have you?
I've been thinking, I know the wife has got hers,
Yeah.
and it's playing off of the turkey hand, I think.
Okay.
I know, Anthony, if you're watching, you still have some, you're thinking of yours. And, get them in. We want to see what you guys can create. There's some prizes,
I want to see what you can create.
what I can create
Yeah.
when I'm not in a rush. I mean, my turkey hand, don't get me wrong, it looked like a fucking...
It was fine.
It was a disaster.
I kind of don't remember what yours looked like. There was a lot.
There was a lot of turkey hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play a quick video before Claas comes in and go from there.
All right. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up, man? I think it's pretty obvious right about now who you're looking at, but I'll tell you anyhow. I'm Shaggy Too Dope, the Southwest Strangler.
And I'm Violent J, the Duke of the Wicked.
And together we happen to be
the Insane Clown Posse.
And right about now, it's time to get a big, fat shout out to Hell's Entertainment. They're a media outlet for all touring artists.
They offer videography, design work, photography, motherfucking freshology. Are you a touring artist? Do you get out there and grind? Or are you a boring artist? Do you sit home and whine? Because if you're a worker, hook up with Hell's Entertainment.
That's right, Hell's Entertainment. You can reach them at www.hellentertainment.com.
And if you're not done with that, go to hell!
You heard it from them first. Go to hell. HellEntertainment.com. As Violent J says, we do photography.
I know, I love that.
What is photography?
I like it.
It's different. I mean, give it to Violent J and Shaggy Too Dope to come up with something creative. They also have their streaming live all month long.
Ooh.
At InsaneClownPosse.com, you can go join their Patreon. They're doing live stuff all throughout December, throughout the holidays. Every artist right now is trying to figure out different ways to come about and do things to keep it interesting.
Like right now in Massachusetts, apparently live music is stopping again. So try and support your local artists as much as you possibly can.
Go out there,
Check out their Facebook, see what they're doing,
download a track, buy a hat, share a page. Really, I mean, if you can't afford to buy anything, just go out there and share. Share their stuff, share their site. I'm being kicked. Y'all can't see that.
Yeah, I did just kick you. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry about that.
Miss Widow Black is not here with us again this week. She has a power outage.
I know.
The only house in Plymouth that has a power outage.
What?
New Temptress. Yes, Anthony, thank you. Systematic Failure is dropping. They are doing deals on Bandcamp at Temptress. Anthony will gladly post that link, I'm sure, at some point to his Bandcamp.
Yeah, post that link.
Post it.
Post it.
You can get their whole discography for $5. Like $5, he says.
You should just come on in here, like.
Yeah, you want to pop on in, Anthony? Let's go. Let's talk about Tempest.
Let's go.
Let's talk about what you got going on in the world of your band.
It's that DJ from Mary Palmer. Check them out. Great company. Great people.
Yeah, you just got back from shooting again.
Let's
talk about that.
I did.
Let's go with that. How was it?
It was interesting this time. Someone literally shattered their kneecap. Broke it in multiple places. It was gnarly to fucking see. So it was productive, but we didn't do like a ton of filming this time around.
Yeah.
Built some cool sets though.
Broke some kneecaps.
Yeah. It was good though. It's a good time. Saw a lot of footage and it's gonna be hilarious.
Did you see some of the edited stuff?
Yeah.
How is it?
Very cool and it's hilarious, honestly. It's very funny.
I'm very excited to see it.
He doesn't have a shirt on, but shoot him the link.
Oh, anyway, we apologize. Our guest is not checking in right now.
Honestly, that's all I had for questions tonight. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, shame on us.
I don't even
shame
know.
on us.
I know. We definitely.
You think maybe we know what we're doing after 40 episodes?
Exactly. Happy 40th episode.
There you go, Anthony. Check your messenger. But you think after 40 episodes, we know what the hell we're doing, playing for shit like this.
I know. I was trying to see what's up for new music.
Go ahead, roast us. Tell us how much we suck.
Yeah.
Tech Nine just did his live stream last Friday.
Did you watch it?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I just can't afford it right now.
How much is it?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just know I can't afford it.
Fair.
I wanted to.
Fair.
But.
Probably like a whole package deal.
Well, that's what everyone's doing. Everyone's doing the whole package with the merch and the all access VIP pass.
Sick,
I mean, it's cool. It's a cool concept, cool idea. But I don't need another T-shirt. I don't need another Tech Nine shirt.
Fair.
The VIP pass would be cool to have just for the collection add to the passes.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, definitely.
Scarecrow Hill dropped their album, not dead yet,
Mm-hmm.
doing very well on Spotify.
Available everywhere. Stream that shit. Download that shit.
Stream it, download it.
Hit him up for a copy.
What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's
What's up, man?
What's going on? Thanks for the improv interview.
Yeah, that's cool. I
You
hopped
put a
on. I
shirt
heard
on.
Mark talking about. Yeah, I found one. About the tees, and he's like, "Oh, they're super soft." And I'm like, "Oh man, I want to know what kind of shirts." I'm a shirt geek.
So does that PC 54 mean anything to you?
Oh, Sport Company. Yeah,
Is that what you use?
that's kind of like our low range go to, if you will.
Oh,
Yeah, those are very industry standard, but I do have like more expensive and softer than that.
you have softer than that?
Ooh.
I do.
Ooh.
Yes, multiple options softer than that.
I'm gonna have to.
They're
check on-
very nice shirts, though.
I like soft shirts. I'm a
Yeah.
fat guy. I
Yeah.
like to be comfortable.
Well,
Do-
they're just
do
nice
they-
to have in general.
Do they run true to size?
So the fancy soft t-shirts that we have run a little bit small. So if you were 3, I'd go like a 4, because when you dry them, they'll shrink a little bit, but they stay super soft. They just run a little small.
Okay. That's
But
good to
that's what
know.
you get coming to a local shop and someone who knows what they're talking about. I can tell you that.
Fair enough. So what's going on in the world of Temptress? What's going on out there? I'm gonna fight Ashley.
Can't believe
Trying to stay busy in a world where you can't play shows, and that's kind of what bands do to make new fans and money and things. It's rough.
Yep.
Trying to stay, I don't know, trying to do something new. We don't know what to do because we keep making new songs and they're awesome, but then like, how do you gain an audience when you're not playing shows and meeting new bands and friends, and
Right.
what do you do? So that's where we're kind of at. We don't know.
I heard some guy wants to shoot a music video for you, but
Yeah, we need to get on that. But then I guess same ticket as
Yeah.
new music. How do you get that in front of people?
right, exactly.
Right.
As far as that in front of the newer crowd, if you will,
Yeah.
not the same crowd that you've been dealing with for X amount of time.
Which we love our crowd, but we want a bigger crowd.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely. So,
It's pretty hard, I feel like, for musicians, for sure, right now.
It is, and we don't
And
even
us.
know like.
You
Yeah.
know, photographers.
Oh, exactly.
You know.
for the three of us as photographers,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the world as we know it, and we already all know this. The world has stopped. It is what it is. We're trying to come up with
Power
creative
through.
ways to power through it.
Exactly.
Any talks of doing a live stream or anything like that with the band to kind of maybe generate some revenue or new fan base or?
We did. I mean, we talked about it kind of when the pandemic started. We had to cancel 3 shows that week in March. So we were like, oh, let's just try to do a live stream. But then, like, you got to find a place. Got to have, like, good Wi-Fi. Like, all the other crap
Right.
you got to take into consideration. Just never got around to it. Maybe.
All right.
Still in consideration, I guess.
I mean, you did play one show. Well, it was
Yeah.
what, August?
Yeah, we did August and 2 in October.
Okay.
But now it's kind of getting back up and around, and we're kind of like, yeah, we're gonna hold off for a little while and see what happens, kind of thing. People getting out in clubs, sick of wearing masks. Yeah, we don't want to be a part of any of that, I guess. So
Right.
yeah. So what's
Makes sense.
the regulations and rules up there in New Hampshire as far as shows go now?
honestly, I wish there were a little bit more, because all y'all Massachusetts people are coming up and bringing it with you, because we don't really have any.
Yeah, they just shut all of our live music down now.
Yeah, I mean, we're technically not supposed to have live music, but I know bars that are skirting around it other ways. Like, oh yeah, we have tables and chairs, but you're like, live music's not supposed to be a thing up here either, but it's happening here and there, I guess.
Gotcha.
One of those deals. But yeah, I mean, we don't have any kind of restrictions as far as hours go or anything, so all weekend
Oh, damn.
people from Mass are up here renting hotels and coming up here in droves because they can't do it down there. Kind of defeats the purpose, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the fear that
That sucks.
that we all had, with the surrounding
Yeah.
states. Everyone going somewhere else to do something to live life, if you will.
Yeah, I know, and I get it, but like, you know, I don't know. I'm not an epidemiologist, but I always said that if we actually like shut down for like a month in March and everyone did what they were supposed to do, it couldn't have transferred, and we probably would have been fine. I think New Zealand yesterday just announced that they're completely COVID free.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, we just.
At midnight.
Yep.
They're going
That's
open.
awesome.
So, Anthony, while we have you here,
Talk to me.
oh, we're going to talk. And we're going to try to make you uncomfortable because you are December's Demon of the Month.
It's not. It's
I know.
impossible to make me uncomfortable.
I know.
So
It's very tough. As we mentioned before at the top of the show, Anthony is our Demon of the Month for December. For all he does here, he shoots. He's in a band. He corrects my wording because I can't write for shit. So congrats on the Demon of the Month. Thank you for all you do for us here at Hell Entertainment.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. It keeps me busy. When I'm busy, I don't get in trouble. So
How's married life?
awesome.
Has it changed?
No, thank goodness. This
Good.
is not my first marriage, and that was my only real worry, I guess, going into it, because that's what happened last time. It's awful. Like, the dynamic changed, like, right after I got married. I'm like, oh, God, that hurt. But no, it's great.
Excellent.
Big fan.
Well, I am happy for you and Nick.
Definitely.
Kick ass. So we're going to run some questions here.
I like questions. Talk to me.
All right, you want to start off?
All right. Let's see what we got in the trusty dusty notebook.
In our vault of questions.
All right. Which animal do you think would be the most polite?
Polite?
Yeah. Like a polite animal.
Probably like raccoons, man. They wash their food before they eat it. Like that's on the verge of being polite, isn't it? Not eating like dirty ass food. Like you meet like a raccoon in the middle of the woods and he's got like an apple and he like rinses it off in the stream before he gives it to you as a gift, you know? That's polite.
That is polite. That was very nice.
All right. What do you think of garden gnomes?
Makes me think of Fable. There's I think it's a quest, like through the entire game. You find rude, like you're just walking around the woods and you hear like rude ass gnomes making comments about you as you walk by and you gotta shatter them. I think it's like an achievement to shatter them all. That's what I think of when I think of garden gnomes.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Is cereal a soup?
I mean, if a hot dog's a sandwich, then yeah.
But is a hot dog a sandwich?
I mean, technically, right? It's a piece of something between two things of bread.
Could it be a sub?
It's like a sub. It's a sub, yeah. And
Sub.
subs are kind of sandwiches, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't like that question.
No, I love cereal. I don't care what it is, I guess.
Yeah. Cereal is delicious.
I have a lot of cereal.
What's your go-to cereal?
Some flavor of Captain Crunch, right? I guess.
Captain Crunch.
Some flavor of Captain Crunch.
They have like a Christmas one right now where it's all berries, but they look like Christmas trees.
Oh.
But
I'm not a
I guess
fan.
your Halloween ones too. Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry only come out fall time. Those three are the great ones.
Christina's coming in with a question.
Hit me.
If you could be any animal, what would it be, but you can't have hands or feet?
I mean, I guess I'd be a slithery snake.
Ooh.
Because you don't have hands or feet anyway, so I would just go about my life as normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call.
What you
Toilet
got?
paper, over or under?
I was going to ask that one as well.
The correct way, I can't think of which one that goes. You put it over.
So it comes over.
So it roll. Yeah, over. Yeah.
Anthony, thank you for coming on. We got our guest in. He's out in the back room. We appreciate you hopping on, letting us roast you a little bit as Demon of the Month.
Yes.
Oh, that's fine. That's fun. That's all fun. I was doing laundry, so you kind of hit me up at a good time. So.
Well, I'm just glad you found a shirt.
Yeah, well, I'm doing laundry. I was like, oh, I'll just put this one on. This is fine.
Perfect.
Oh, all right, brother. Good to talk to you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Later, guys.
All right.
Bye.
We're going to bring in Claas right now. A little bit of my fault on this one. He's Central Time.
Oh.
So that's my fault. What's up, Claas? How are you, man? Hello? What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up?
I apologize. I apologize.
Not. It's all good.
Yeah, I've always sometimes forget about that time zone difference.
Yeah, because I was like, oh well, it's about time, and then you were like, "Are you coming on?" I was like, yeah. You told me 7:40, and I've got like 15 minutes.
Well, thank you for still popping on. We appreciate it. Thank you for taking some time out tonight to chat.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell us what's new. What's going on with you?
I mean, same old. Getting ready to drop a song on Wednesday, and then the new record, the new EP on the 1st. Other than that, just normal shit. Trying not to catch COVID again. So,
Yeah, I saw that you had COVID. So congrats for beating it, and I'm happy that you're healthy and you're able to continue what you do. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I know it's bad for a lot of people, but I got lucky. It wasn't too bad. Just dealt with a little bit of stuff, mainly muscle cramps. But other than that, I was only actually sick for a couple of days, so not bad.
Excellent. I'm glad that you're that you're healthy. So you've dropped some different music in 2020. You dropped VLNC Volume 1.
Yeah.
How did that release go for you, and that process with that?
The process was a long one. We had come up with the idea and everything like a couple of years ago, and just kind of had slow played it, and then the release was great. The record did well, but it kind of came out at that weird time where everything was just starting to hit this year. And so, we couldn't even really do shows for the record, or, it was just like, a lot of people were dealing with not having a fucking job, so, it still did well. We're happy with it, but, at the same time, it just kind of sucks that it came out when it did, just because of everything going on. So, it made it a little bit tougher to, on the release. But, I mean, I thought the record was great. We're happy with it. People that heard it were happy with it. So I can't complain about it.
Excellent. So what's your plans for the release for Revenge 3?
It'll just be another limited press, like mostly digital release. This will be the final EP. At the very beginning, I said I'd do 3 EPs, and then the final record would be a full-on record that LSP would put out. So this is the last 5 songs for the EPs. That'll be 15 songs. And then we'll go from there. I've got a couple more I got to finish up. And then some of the songs that I've already released will actually have new guests on them and sound a little bit different than they did originally. And then there'll be some bonus tracks and everything. So as far as this one goes, though, it'll be just like the last 2. We'll have a limited number of copies available, and then it'll be up on all platforms on New Year's Day.
Excellent. And people can go and pre-order now. I got the link there at IamClass at thebigcartel.com.
Yeah, the solo, just the record, will be up probably next week sometime, and then the T-shirt and CD is still up right now, so people still have a chance to grab. They'll have a chance to grab both of those.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We have a question coming in. Christina, who's usually with us on the show.
Yeah.
With no more world happening, new music for performing in front of a crowd seems a lot easier when motivation. During COVID, how do you get your motivation and inspiration?
I think music is a great motivator in general, especially with everything that was going on, because the antithesis of that is stress. So, shit was so stressful for a minute, um, especially on my end, because, fucking, 5 months ago, I was 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And, health wise wasn't as good as I am now. And so my stress level was like super high when all this shit kicked off. And so just being able to do music, being able to go, into my room where my studio shit is and record and just having music in general, it was just kind of a self motivation. Like it gave me an outlet and a way to get away from stress, and so I think that's how I kept motivated the whole time. It was a way to get away from the garbage we were all going through. It was an outlet, and
Right.
it made for it allowed me to creatively get out my aggression. Like if people listen to a lot of the shit that I put out, especially on this record, it's like it's like far more aggressive. There's rock to it and shit like too. So, with everything going on and stress levels high, it gave me a great way to relieve stress. That was my motivation, just still doing music.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's great.
What you got?
So earlier we were checking out your Instagram, and it said you're really into keto inspiration.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. I mean, I would assume by now people know, what keto is. It kind of has hit a point where, it's kind of a big thing. Like a lot of people do it. Um, Basically the whole premise is just, going sugarless and carbless. I only eat around 30 carbs a day. But on the other side of that, I get people all the time that tell me when they try it, they don't know what to eat and, and all that. And so that's why like a lot of my Instagram has become, what we're doing, on keto, because I'm showing people like, dude, I eat fantastically. Like if you go to my Instagram and look at what I'm posting, we eat very good meals and,
Yeah, it looks
like
delicious.
a lot of delicious stuff. We're just finding ways around, how it's normally cooked. Like I still fry stuff, it's fried in coconut oil instead of vegetable oil, or it's in an air fryer. I still eat burgers and shit like that. I just don't eat the bread. But then
Right.
we also found like a couple of grocery stores and some spots online that sell carbless bread that's actually fucking fantastic. So it was just a commitment, on my part, because I wanted to lose weight, you know, especially with again, with everything going on,
Mm-hmm.
I felt better about it if I could lose weight in case I got it. And sure enough, I ended up fucking getting it. And so, I think that losing the amount of weight I did helped my body. And, personally, it feels better on my body. Like, when you eat a lot of processed stuff, it tends to affect your joints and shit that you don't really think about, in an everyday, circumstance. But I fucking like my joints feel better. Like when I wake up in the morning, I feel better. I sleep better. It's helped my sleep apnea, you know. So, it's just a matter of going online and learning about it. And I tell people all the time to hit me up if they want to know more. But I do tell them really just go look at it and make sure it's something you feel like you could really do, because it's not an easy commitment, but it does work. Like, I mean, I went from 318 to 273.
Wow, congrats.
So,
Congrats.
yeah, thank you.
I was on it for, my wife and I were on it for a little bit, and I dropped about 20 pounds on it, but then I fell off. And
Yeah.
for me, I mean, maybe you can give some insight for me on this, to get back on it. That's my trouble, is to get back on it. Once I fell off, to get back into that routine was a pain in my
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got to stick to it. But then there's we do a thing where, like, I have purposeful cheat days because, it's kind of a scientific thing. Like your body, you're basically tricking your body into assuming it needs to burn fat that it's storing so that you can stay alive. That's the basic premise. Like you're cutting out all the, these carbs and you're sending your system into shock. And, you know, uh, basically when you do that, like, what the hell was I just thinking? Um, so your body's eventually going to figure it out. Like it's going to adjust, and you'll stop losing weight for a while, and you'll hop off of it. But it's not actually a bad thing. Like I just went through like this week. Actually, I went through a week of just eating shitty, like this whole week. Um, because I absolutely I want to be kicked out of ketosis. Like I want to be out of it
Mhm.
so that when next week starts, I'll go back into it full force. And then, my body's going to be tricked again and I'm going to start losing weight again because, it's all a fucking game. Like you do something to trick your body's going to figure it the fuck out. It's going to adjust itself, for that. And then you've got to do something to trick it again, and like that's the whole game. So like falling out isn't actually a bad thing. Like jumping off of it for a few days or a week or so isn't actually a bad thing. It's just that you have to find it in yourself to get back into it. Like you've got to find the motivation to go back to it. And the best way to do that is like I said, find other people that are doing it, and people that can help motivate you. And I mean, just looking up shit. Like when I did it, like a while back, like a few years ago, there wasn't shit out there for it.
Right.
And like now, dude, like we've got pancake mixes and cakes and ice creams and like all this shit. There's a bakery in town here, like not too far from us, that they have an entire allotment, like selection of just keto based fucking food and desserts.
Yeah, same
And so
here.
like there's so many other options that it's just about doing it. Like you can find ways to still enjoy shit you like, sans like potatoes. If you really fucking like potatoes, then I advise you not to fucking do keto because you're probably not going to be fucking happy. But I mean, if you're not a fucking potato lover, then by all means, attempt it. If you want to try to lose some weight.
I felt great when I was on it.
Yeah.
So now that you said that you ate like shit this week, how does your body feel this week putting all that shit back into it?
Complete garbage. I mean, but it's for purpose.
Yep.
Like I'll Monday I'll go back to shocking. Usually when I start my process to get back into ketosis, the first 2 or 3 days I'll fast. 12-8 or something other. I'll fast for 12 hours, only eat in an 8-hour window. And then I'll eat usually less than 20 carbs a day, for those days. And then usually by the third day, I'm back in ketosis and I'll go back to normal eating. Like I'll eat breakfast. I might have some sort of snack at lunch and then we'll eat our dinner. We'll cook. The other part about it is it saves me a lot of money. We cook all the time, when we're doing keto. So we're not like out there like eating out all the time and shit like that, so.
So
That's awesome.
When shows kick back on and tours come back around, you think you'll be able to keep the keto up while out there on the road?
I think so. And I mean, I don't know if I'll still be doing it by then. Like my whole goal is to get down to, a weight I'm happy with, which, personally, I want to get down to around 245 or 250, and once I get back to that, that little area, then I'll probably go back to eating, sustainably normal, like, not just eating like fast food and garbage, but eating healthy, just not, primarily keto, like there's shit that I found out that I fucking love, like cauliflower and stuff like that. So I'll probably still add that into my diet, but I won't feel the need to, primarily do keto and live that lifestyle because I'll be where I want to be. And at that point, I'll just need to eat healthy again.
Excellent. Kind of want to bring it back to the music side of things real quick. When I first saw you and heard of you was at Fright Fest 2 years ago. With you were with UGA with Boondocks and Buckshot, and then we actually caught your solo performance upstairs at the after party.
Oh yeah, and in Worcester.
Yeah, but Worcester,
Yep.
Mass. Yep, that's where on the East Coast. How did UGA come about?
UGA was just basically I had met Buck, um, and we talked about doing some music together, and so like the original premise was that we would both come up with a song and we would trade those songs off, and we would put those songs out, and then the songs that we did were actually like really good. Like we enjoyed them. I know one of them was "Face on the Asphalt," and I can't remember what the other one was, but at the same time that was going on, he had been in contact with Boondocks, who was at the time no longer with Psychopathic, um, and was looking to work. And so Buck kind of set it all up for us to do this record, and everybody was down. And so I flew out to Louisville and recorded all my stuff, and we shot a couple promo things, and that was it. Like that was how it all started. We all we recorded. I know Boondocks went out to Louisville at another time, and he recorded, and then it all got mixed and mastered, and we released it at, I think it was a 2011 gathering that year, and so that was it. Like, I mean, it literally was just like me and Buck kind of linking up randomly, and deciding to do some music, and it just kind of flourished into what UGA became.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. No, I love it. What you got?
Do you plan on doing any live, like, podcast type of thing?
Live streams.
Yeah, any live streams with the new Revenge coming out?
Possibly. I'm considering it. I have a Twitch page that I never use, and I should probably really start using it. Like I haven't really done anything with it, but I'm thinking about doing a live stream of the record, maybe in a couple weeks, closer to the release, maybe like right after Christmas, that little dull period between Christmas and New Year's.
Yep.
I might hop on and just kick it and let people hear the record before it actually drops that whatever fucking day the first is. I don't know, like a Monday. Is that a Monday? Is that a Saturday?
I think it's a Friday.
It's a Friday?
It's either a Friday or a Saturday, because Christmas is on a Friday.
Okay, so then maybe like that Wednesday the 29th, maybe, or whatever that day is. We'll probably do something. I'll probably just sit here drinking and let people hear the record. Something simple.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I saw that you posted on one of your social medias, I think it was on Twitter, about doing a listening party for it.
Yeah. No, I think that would be cool. I was just kind of gauging people's interest, if they want to come and bullshit with me for a little bit. I mean, the EPs are short. Like I think this one is the longest one of all. I mean, it's like 21 minutes. So like the other two are like 15 or 16 minutes a piece. So, it's a short little way to like blow 30 minutes, and people can ask me about the songs and whatever, and we'll just fucking kick it and listen to the record.
Oh yeah.
I'd be down to hop in and take a listen, and once the links come out, we're gonna post your Spotify on our page on hellentertainment.com, on our Hell Entertainment Facebook, so that way people know where to go to get the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Go to your big cartel. Christina had another question. She wanted to know if there was any warm-up performances you do before heading to stage, any kind of like any pre-show rituals, if you will.
No, I mean, I've never had any like pre-show rituals. I mean, me and my homeboy always, just kind of like bullshit right before we go on, and just like normal, let's go kill it shit. I've never really had any rituals. I've always just said that if I ever go back there and I'm getting ready to go on and I don't feel it, I don't feel the butterflies, then that's probably the moment that I'm done doing music, at least live. I I still have a point where like I get nervous. Like I mean, I've done this for years. I feel like I'm very good when I go on stage. People seem to enjoy it, but there is still a moment like right before that fucking first note hits that I'm like like fucking nervous. I can feel it in my stomach. There's also always a fucking point where I'm like I'll look at my homeboy and I'm like, what's the first line? And it's probably a song that I fucking performed 100 times, and I'll be like, how does
Right.
that fucker start? So like I think the nerves is a good thing. Like if I'm ever so fucking supremely confident that I'm not nervous to impress people on stage, then I'm probably fucking finished.
All right.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Christina also asks, if you could remix a Christmas song, what song would you pick?
I have no idea because I can't stand Christmas music. Like
Fair
to
enough.
be mad honest, like I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know enough Christmas songs to really fucking think about it. Like maybe Silent Night, just so people could like fucking pain through me singing. See how that goes. But I have
Fair
no
enough.
clue.
All right.
Fair enough.
So, well, you'll just have the new Volume 3 coming out. You'll have that available to stream everywhere and download.
Yeah, it should be on all platforms. I think the flyer says Pandora, but I don't actually know if our shit goes on Pandora. So Pandora's like the hardest one to get music onto in a timely fucking manner. So, but I do know Spotify and Apple and Google Play and all that shit, it'll be up on the 1st. So, I mean, barring no fucking problems, which they haven't told me about any yet. So, I'm going to assume at this point there are none. But yeah, every it should be available everywhere on the 1st. Everywhere people like to listen to music.
Very cool.
Corey asks, as a longtime supporter, what does the TCH movement mean to you?
So for anybody that doesn't know, TCH is Team Class Hole. I had a guy tell me a rapper friend a while back call me a class hole. He said instead of being an asshole, I was a class hole.
Okay.
And so I kind of took it and ran with it. And this was like maybe 10, 15 years ago. And so we graciously said that all of my fan base would be TCH. Like they're part of the team. It means a lot to me. Everybody that supports me, I'm like, there's times where I feel like I'm kind of the black sheep when it comes like I have a lot of people that like me, but then there's still a ton of people that don't know me. And so it means a lot. Like the entire movement, people joining us as, I go through this musical journey and create, it's just special. Like I think it's really cool that people want to take a moment of their time to fucking listen to me. Who am I? I'm just, I'm just a normal guy. So it's really fucking cool that people are spending time listening to me and want to be a part of this shit. So it's very much appreciated. Everybody that supports me and reps TCH on a daily weekly basis and shit like that.
Yeah, I know since I saw you at Fright Fest a few years ago, it's been on my Spotify quite a bit, listening to you and the new stuff coming out. And we actually have one of your artists on LSP who I've done work with as well when he was in Connecticut, Donnie Menace.
Yeah.
Donnie Menace is a phenomenal rapper. Anything in the works with him coming up that you can elaborate on?
I'm on his new record whenever he finally releases that. I mean, there's a good chance he'll end up on my record by the end of it. I know we all keep busy schedules. I love that dude, though. I literally just picked his ass up from the airport on Friday at like 11:30 at night so he could come and sleep here at our house before he had to go back to the airport at 4 a.m. so that he could fly out. So, like, that's my dude. Like that. I was super happy when LSP signed him. I had been champion the cause of signing him for a few fucking years at that point. So there'll definitely be stuff that we do. You know, there'll always be stuff that we do. Like we enjoy doing, you know, music together and shit like that. So, and I know like 100%, like he's got a song on his new record that features me and Smalls one it's a fucking banger. So you'll hear me on that.
Hell yeah. Excellent. Well, we're just about out of time here, Claas. Thank you for popping in again. I apologize for my idiotic, you know, time difference.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. Yeah, I was like, yeah, because usually people will tell me ahead of time, like, hey, we're Eastern or Western, or, you know, because I'm Central, so, you know, I always read time literally as Central, you know.
Yeah, that was my fault. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for chatting with us. We look forward to seeing you on the road once things hopefully open up.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And we look forward to Revenge 3. And if you do that listening party, please let us know so we can join. Again, you guys can, anyone watching, listening, can check out Claas's links on hellentertainment.com on the Facebook, and go and pre-order his album at iamclass.bigcartel.com.
Yes.
Claas, we will talk with you soon. We appreciate everything you do.
you.
Thank you.
Hey,
And,
thank you guys. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, thank you, and we will chat soon.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So my fault. My fault. I'm an idiot. But shit happens.
Yeah, we gotta start checking those time zones, I guess.
Anyway.
It's alright. It's alright.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in, sending in the questions. Tonight was good. Anthony Dangercoy, thank you for popping in for us to roast you a little bit. Mark from Helltown Tees. Yep. We had a busy interview night.
I know.
It was good. It turned out good. It's a little rocky. We need to get better. We need to realize that, you know, we need to prep.
Yeah, we got this.
Anyway, thank you guys. Also, don't forget to check out, not check out, but send in your jazzy gingerbread men, gingerbread peoples.
Yes.
Get them into us. hellentertainment@gmail.com. Let me take that banner away real quick so you can see it. Write it down. Send them in. On that note, we are out. We will see you next Sunday with a new guest at the right time. Peace.